Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Fire Emblem 7 playthrough. This is like, what, part 60, I think? Wow, part 60, and we're still not done. It's okay, it's a long game, it's an RPG strategy game, and we're actually really close to the end, so, you know, that is something. But let's go ahead and get things moving here. I'm going to get you moving that way. I'm going to do this. I'm not really too worried about Dart here, because, like, you have Luna, you'll do... I think this was actually a bit of a mistake, because 19 times 3, that's 38, that's 57, so if he gets a crit, Dart is dead. I did not think this through. Whoops. Kind of wish I had like a dancer or something here. Too late now, I guess, but damn, now I'm nervous. I could bring you over here too. He might go... Actually, he might go for Eliwood here. Because Eliwood does have the Iron Rune. Iron Rune prevents criticals, so... Okay, Eliwood's actually going to help him out. But yeah, since Eliwood's the main lord, he might go for him just because of that, so... I'm hoping that's what's going to happen. Can't move you here. So how do I want to do this? Let me look at it once again. Can Lynn do anything? She can. So let's do this. I'm going to move you over here. Pretty solid level up, Lynn, not gonna lie. Nice defense rating you got right there. Lynn is at a C with bows too, and that's like a killer bow she could use, which is a pretty solid weapon choice. Will, you can't really do anything right now, so I'll just put you here. Kent would be next. Kent and Urk. As long as we keep him properly blocked in, like, he is not going to be a threat whatsoever. And we do have to start thinking about when we're going to do damage to him as well, so that's another thing. I guess I'll move you next. Wish I would stop getting poisoned, though. That's the one annoyance I've been kind of fighting here. It does give him steel swords, though, which is nice. Okay. Okay, I already moved him. Okay. We're good. Let's keep moving. Now let's hope this all wasn't a waste here. Okay, good. Whew! Kind of lucked out right there, not gonna lie. And see, this will give Eliwood some experience too. To be honest, I just didn't expect his magic to be that high. That's kind of what it was. I think I would have been a lot more careful otherwise. Okay, good. When I went back up here, I was like, wait a minute, it's not bringing out those guys, is it? Okay, it's not. This should do it. It'd be nice for an evade, but Didn't think it would happen. That's okay. You did what you could, Elliewood. You're a beast. Not really beasting out now, though, now that he's promoted. Just kind of a shame. Very well-balanced stats, for sure, but compared to what we had working to our advantage earlier, it's just not the same. I guess Dart's been a little disappointing, too, now that I think about it. Okay, move you down. I love how I've just not gotten a single level of experience with the vault. If he would have killed that one guy, I would be fine, but nope. Had to be disappointing. Okay, I'm going to keep going for Bo, just because he's kind of over there. Besides, Lynn's a case where she'll have a bunch of special weapons that she can use. So I can just use those as opposed to, like, a silver sword. Guess I'll do this. Didn't want to use a brave bow so soon, but here we are. Okay, and this guy I think is too far up. Yeah, I think he's out of reach at this point. I could try it, I guess. He might move back down. I'll just move him back over here. I just put frickin' Lynn in range of you. No, let's change that. Frickin' longbow. Always forget about you. Okay, I think we're good. Oh, yeah, you're gonna go up here, aren't you? They're gonna have a little tickle fight up there, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's either like hard mode or Hector mode where there's units in these corridors. Which is kind of a shame, not gonna lie. Anyway. Not really a lot to say at this point. I mean, it's really just a pretty easy chapter once you kind of get control of it like I have. At this point, I'm just kind of working on giving experience to like my weaker units. Like, once again, Lynn and Will probably be the best ones to use here. And see, this way I'm not in range of the damn frickin' boss. Kind of a meh level up, Lynn, not gonna lie. God, I can't frickin' double with anything but the brave bow. If you got a little more speed, William. Again, William von Bowmeister, as I called him in the frickin' first video of this chapter. Terrible. Absolutely awful. What's kind of bad is I think that guy's gonna just like box me in even more. Oh, okay, he's actually leaving. Okay, looks like we have some more units over here. See, we're on level, or turn 11, so we're almost done. Or turn 10. Something to that effect. Turn 10, okay, so next turn is the last turn. Once again, looks like... Still looks like Lynn and Will. Wait, hold on. Okay, I'm fine if I do this. So I want to get that 8 of swords. There we go. Ooh, and I can actually use... I don't want to have to use my strongest bows to kill these guys. Fine, whatever. Couldn't have you crit on the first one? Speed! Get some speed, Will. Speed. Okay. I guess. That's fine. That's what I asked for, so whatever. Also, finally we have body rings, so that'll again, I believe, increase the constitution of a unit, so that would be good to give to Will, I think, actually, now that I mention it. Let me see, Con. Lynn would be nice. Urk would be nice. Yeah, Will would definitely be nice for that. Maybe even Priscilla. The thing is, she has a lot of speed, so it doesn't really bother her too much. Fiora wouldn't be bad either. Basically, there's a unit I think has been, like, lacking a lot of good blows because of their con, then I can use that, basically. Okay, so I'm going to do this, just to kind of heal up a little bit. Because I wouldn't lie. I'm not going to lie. It would be nice if I could get these guys to C rank for stabs. At least D rank. I guess that'll be the goal for Urk. But for Canas, if I can get him to C, that'd be really nice. That way I don't have to worry about stuff. I can't think right now. Okay. Well, let's move on to the final turn, or what's going to be the final turn. Oh, looks like he didn't survive. He tried, he tried. But now we're going to work on slaying that frickin' answering machine that is Denning. Denning the answering machine. Okay, so let me go back to level 3. So Len, Hector, Kent. Might try to get the kill to Len here. Elliott's on the other side of the map, so Hector also just can barely get to him. But he can pretty much get the kill on him, I'm pretty sure, so we should be good. Not bad, Lindis. There! Now you can double with Steel Bow. You basically just have to wait till you get to that threshold where it's like your speed overcomes your constitution, and you should be fine. Okay, so let's start wearing this guy down. It's like, what, 19 was the number? Honestly, if Wrath gets the kill, I would not be disappointed. And to protect your castle, Hector, I award you the final blow. This is a message from Nergo. Bzz. Answering machine destroyed. What a pretty solid level up, too. Not bad, Hector. I'll take that. But yeah, we're done. I guess we can get some healing in, too. Didn't mean to heal you, Oswin, but whatever. Healing experience is healing experience. Yeah, I don't know if I can get him to see before the final chapter, though. Hard to say. But yeah, let's end it. Oh no, we lost another Ostian soldier! I think only one survived. Lord Hector, are you unharmed? Protect Lord Hector. Knights of Ostia, attack! Hey, Greybeard, are those guys... Yes, I'm sure of it. They are his morphs. It's true, they're all eerily similar. That reminds me, that man on Valor, Ephidel. Blackfang's Sonya, too. Are you saying that he made them all? It's an abomination, a crime against all that is natural. When Nurgle began using morphs to carry out his plans, his power had grown beyond our ability to contain him. After humans, his next target became the essence of dragons. His next target had to be Arcadia. I concealed our paradise behind a curtain of sandstorms. I then hid in the underground ruins and waited for him. I did not hope to defeat him just to exchange blows, and then draw him into the desert, which would be his end. But Nurgle never showed up, did he? Correct. I have no idea how he managed it, but he called those siblings through the Dragon's Gate. And now, he plans to call a horde of dragons to this land. What should we have to do to stop him? Our last hope is the power of the legendary items. It would take too long for us to gather all of them. I will go to the Shrine of Seals and tell Bramimond everything. We must have his power no matter the cost. Then we should go to the Dragon's Gate ahead of you? What? That's a good idea. Even though you cannot harm Nurgle himself, you can certainly do some damage to his troops. If we don't answer Nurgle's invitation soon, he'll continue to send troops after us. If that's going to happen, we might as well take the fight to him. I won't have Lycia ravaged by any more of his acts. You truly are Roland's children. I am old. I did not expect anything to surprise me again, and yet... Lord Athos. It takes the strongest of bonds to alter the course of fate. Go, my youthful friends. Set your sights on the Dragon's Gate and keep moving. Eliwood, what happened to Durandal? It's right here. I'm sorry. I simply could not bring myself to wield it. Let me have it for a while. Is that all right? Yes. Eliwood, I understand how you feel. But without this weapon, we won't be able to stop Nurgle. You know that, don't you? Yes. When next I wield it, I will not hesitate. I know. So here we're going to get a side quest. There is no condition for this side quest. Basically, you get this no matter what. And as I said before, it's kind of a preparation chapter. So yes, we are going to do this. And I'm going to go ahead and get things started. And probably end the video before the battle. Chapter 29X, Battle Preparations. We've received word from Captain Fargus. If we come to Badon, he'll give us passage to the Dread Isle. Well then, let's get going. It would be best if we outfitted ourselves before setting out. We will need many supplies for a campaign on Valor. And the castle town here is better stocked than Badon, I'm sure. We can empty the coffers here and sell the treasures if need be. Within limits, of course. Say 30,000 gold? That seems a reasonable amount. Come on, I'll lead the way. Ostia's castle town is as impressive as ever. Shops and items of all types imaginable. For generations, our ancestors dedicated themselves to a sort of frugal militarism. Nobles and commoners alike shunned extravagance. Corrupt neither the body nor the mind, they cried. Since the time of Roland, this has been the dominant ideology of Ostia. I heard that when Lord Uther first participated in the Lycian Council as Marcus Ostia, he gave a scathing indictment of the peer system. Now I understand. His philosophy had its roots in the history of Ostia itself. That's right, yet this thinking, it threatens the lifestyles of many of our aristocrats. So some groups view my brother with enmity. I must grow wiser so that I can sit at my brother's side and aid him. Of course, my fighting skills are not yet what they should be. But this isn't the place for that kind of talk. We've got to get going. Come on. Yes, I will go with you. Curious. What is it, Lindis? Hector, he acts like such a brute, but he takes his duties seriously. Hector has always been a man of firm character. I've always envied him for that. His ability to conceal any doubts he feels about himself or his actions. I know. I'm a little envious too. Of what? He doesn't second guess what he must do. No hesitation. I mean, I wouldn't hesitate about anything concerning my grandfather's health. In fact, I'd be happy to do anything I could. I thought I was all alone in the world, and now that I found my family, I don't want to lose them. I know what you mean. I can't bear to think of losing my mother. If I survive all of this, I want to be at my mother's side to do anything she asks. Nothing is more important than family. Yet in my heart, the plains still call me. This never-ending oceans of grass. The memory of that scent alone is enough to leave me weak. Lindis. Hey, what are you two doing? Let's get going, both of you. Well, first we must deal with the menace before us. If we can stop Nurgle, we could lose everything dear to us. Let's go. Everything dear to us. Okay, so for this chapter, I'm going to go ahead and give a brief overview of this chapter and then probably end the video right after that. But basically, this chapter is 5 turns. There's no enemies whatsoever. It's basically just going to all these shops, buying what you think you need for the final 2 chapters. I am not joking when I say this. There's only 2 chapters remaining. So yeah, hope you guys are ready for that. That's kind of really hard for me to believe at this point. But yeah, that's what's coming our way. So yeah, just kind of buy all the stuff you think you need. Keep in mind, I'm not sure of the exact number of units you need to bring or am able to bring. I'll obviously mention it in the next video when I kind of bring that up again. But from my recollection, I want to say it's either 12 or 14 units you can bring. I want to say 12 seems like more likely the number, but I could be a little mistaken there. So, you know, essentially try to outfit enough units for like the first page and your lords, of course. And then when you kind of get to that final chapter, you can kind of make the difficult decisions. But there's another chapter before this. It's going to be a big chapter, and you know, you'll need all the strength that you can get there too. So don't like weak out and just choose certain characters, because you might need more than you think you do. But as far as the shops here, I'll just very quickly go through what you got. The shop over here is basically your spell shop. So you can get 3 of the most basic anima magics, the 3 most basic light magics, and just flux. This one has all your staves and just basic items. It only has the 3 healing staffs and the restore staff, which heals conditions. It also has a door key and some other healing items too if you want to grab them. Honestly, I just focus on maybe heal and mend. Recover I don't think is really that necessary. I think Physic is a lot better because it's ranged, and this just costs a lot, so it's probably not worth buying the Recover staff, at least in my opinion. And then you have all of the normal weapon shops. Up here you have swords. You can basically get the Slim, the Iron, Steel, Silver, Killing, the anti-triangle sword, and I believe it's the same for all of these. Let me just verify. Okay, so the lances and axes have, in addition, the basically the throwing weapons as well, so you have that kind of going for you too. There's also no slim axe, obviously. And then finally the bows, you just have iron, steel, silver, killer, short, and longbow. But yeah, those are all the weapons. I'm going to be going through all of my team, making sure I have all the weapons and items I need, and we'll pretty much go from there. So I'm going to go ahead and end the video. I'm not going to show very much of the next chapter, but, you know, I will basically go over the brief overview of all the stuff I got, so... or at least what I decided to get anyway. And of course, also, if there's any items you don't think you're going to need, obviously take this time to actually sell that stuff. So, like, if you're not going to be promoting any more units, you really don't need your promotion items. But keep in mind, if you want to get a good funds rating, you can't sell these, because you want to have them in your inventory. Because you're essentially, like, only getting, like, half the value of what these are worth. But I don't really care about that too much, so I would still sell them anyway. But yeah, sell all your promotion items if you're not going to need them. Sell like any gems if you have any. Chest keys we're not going to need to worry about anymore, at least for Elliewood mode. And just anything else you don't think you'll need either. And yeah, pretty much make a decision from that. But like I said, I'm going to be doing a lot of thinking in between this next video. And I'll basically show you what I decide when I get there. So, thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you guys next time. Later, folks.